Hello and welcome everyone. This is chapter 1 of A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, and this novel is for Prep 3 students in Damietta Governorate. So, welcome here. Let's start with the main characters, and the first main character is Alexander Manet, and he's a French doctor who was imprisoned in the Bastille for a long time. And Bastille is the name of the prison that he was put on for almost 18 years. We also have his daughter, Lucy Manet. This girl was loved and married by Charles Darnay, and she's kind and pretty. We have also Charles Darnay. He was a French aristocratic. He was one of the rich families, one of the marquises. He was also idealistic, and by idealistic we mean that he was a man of principles. This young man gave up his heritage, all his family's fortune, for the poor. He refused the cruelty and the oppression and the corruption of his family. He didn't agree on what all his family were doing, especially his uncle, the Marquis. He was suspected for many times, and by suspected we mean he was put in prison for many times. Another main character is Sidney Carton. He was an English lawyer. He was lazy. He didn't behave well all the time. He wasn't an attractive character. He didn't believe in himself. He drank too much wine. Plus, he was dissatisfied with his life. As for Jarvis Lorry, he was an English banker. He used to call himself a business machine. And by business machine he meant that he used to facilitate others' work in banking and to help others. He's Dr. Manet's best friend. Mr. Straver, he was an English lawyer. He was Darnay's lawyer when he was accused of treason to the French side against the English side, and we will talk about that in details in the coming events of the novel. Jerry was an employee at Tellson's Bank. John Barsad, he was an English spy. Ernest Devarge, he was a keeper of the wine shop. He was also the leader of the French Revolution. Thérèse Devarge, she was Devarge's wife. She was a merciless lady. She was feared by everyone. She had a revengeful nature. She liked to kill and to take revenge from everyone. She knitted the names of people she wanted to revenge from. Can you imagine that? She used her knitting tools to write the names of the people that she hated the most and she wanted to get rid of through killing them. A Tale of Two Cities, and the two cities which are mentioned in the main title of the novel, Paris and London. Let's move into a summary to the events of chapter 1. The chapter is entitled The Times. The novel started in the year 1775. And most people in France were farmers. They were living in miserable poverty, in extreme poverty. Moreover, the youth who committed any crime were badly tortured and killed. It's even said that the woods of France were watered with the blood of those poor youth. England had little or no order at all. Daring robberies by armed men took place in houses and on highways and in the capital itself every night. The night gangs were tradesmen in the mornings. Can you imagine that? The people who are traders in the morning are working at night as hijackers. There was great corruption among the officials at that time. It was common for thieves to cut diamonds and jewels from round the necks of people at court. Can you imagine that? You're sitting in the court, in the place where everything is supposed to be in order, and you find that a thief is stealing your own necklace, and nobody there would ever try to protect you or help you in that situation. That was the case at that time. There is an important question on this chapter which says, how were the conditions in the two cities in 1775? I'm waiting to hear your answers in the comments below. Thank you so much for being with me. See you soon inshallah in chapter 2. Till we meet again. Bye!